Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome to a third of my said Prox reviews. And today we're going to be talking about with the Upscaler. Now, I know that you guys have asked me before when I went and done some of my retro gaming before, and that is, Prox, is how do you get your resolution from those said retro games there? Because they don't even look like how that they're normally supposed to be when you're playing on like a type of regular TV. Well, I do have some upscalers that I do like to go and boost my resolution with, and if you are a classic veteran type of fan as myself to go and play some physical retro games, I do have some upscalers which I think it will be pretty much in your best interest to probably pick one of these guys up at some point if you do want to go and use one of these as for something that you want to go and do at some point with your own said YouTube channel. So we're going to get ourselves right on into it. We got ourselves with the first of many of these upscalers. You guys already probably know about it at this point in time. This is the OSSC upscaler. This is one of my favorite type of upscalers to go and use. Basically, this thing is very versatile because all that you really do need for your consoles is grabbing something known as the SCART cable, and it will literally be your best friend for any type of console that you want. It could be Sega Dreamcast, Super Nintendo, PS1, even like a regular Xbox for that matter. You can basically have anything that goes and runs into SCART, and it's really nice for that said type of resolution. Now, mind you, there is also going to be this HDMI output right here, and I will get to another set upscaler where you can go and do a little bit of some piggybacking with this, and let's get right on into for that though. Now, mind you, when you go and turn this thing on, you'll be able to see that there's like a lot of like different functionalities. You will get like a remote control that you can go and do some moving around with, and I won't get into like too much in depth with the OSSC upscaler, but there's a lot of functionalities that you can just play around and mess around with your TV just so that you can kind of get the perfect type of quality of what you want within your game there, and I absolutely enjoy it. One of the best things, but it is going to be a little bit pricey, but again, awesome thing to go and have. Alright, so the cable that I actually do have, this is going to be something that you may possibly want to go and add onto your OSSC upscaler as a piggybacking function, and that is going to be with the Marcel cable. This is like one of the best type of things to go and have for this guy, because this does have something known as anti-aliasing. You guys may probably know about Marcel before with the M Classic, which I do have like quite a bit of M Classics, and they are really good to have even for the modern consoles as well, because like I know like the Switch sometimes doesn't really have like the best quality, and sticking on an M Classic onto it 10 times better than what it is. Xbox 360 Slim, again, another thing that is really nice for it, or even using it on a PS3 or PS4. Very good type of things to go and have just for the anti-aliasing there, and I do recommend that if you want to go and boost up more your resolution, this is the cable to go and have, or even using an M Classic. Alright, so we're almost about to be getting ourselves a little bit much finished within these type of reviews here, because I know that my camera is always about to die during the time of this actual set of recording, but I'll make sure to go as fast as quickly as I can here. Now, up next we do have is another set, one of these Eon upscalers here. This is going to be something known as the Xbox, I can't remember what this name actually is, but it's for the original Xbox. This thing does work really well. The unfortunate downside is that when you play some of the games, it has a little bit of like a darker tone to it. So even though that it does kind of boost up like most of your games when you go and play, it kind of has like, because if you're doing something like Halo and you're kind of like in some of those like dark type of corners and whatnot, it doesn't really kind of give you the best type of resolution feel when you're in some of those type of places there. But I do recommend this is a pretty nice good thing to have. It even also comes in with like different Ethernet type of ports as well, so not really too entirely sure what those are since I never really went and tried it out, but you got like your different HDMI ports there. Really interesting things for what this capture card, or sorry, not capture card, but what this upscaler can do. It is a little bit pricey though, since it is one of the highest of the Eon upscalers for. And then lastly, for the last thing that I'm going to talk to you guys about is the Eon for the GameCube. Now, this is like a little doodad right here. This little guy is really nice for anything upscaling. I want to say that this thing can only work off of a Dole 001 GameCube. You can't really go and do it with a type of second gen type of GameCube because it doesn't really work, because it doesn't really have the other set type of port that went with the component cable originally before with it. But I do strongly recommend that if you do want to go and try anything with the Eon for the said GameCube and you want to have good resolution for that, go and feel free to go ahead and do so, because it does work really well with it. I've tried it on many other different GameCube games and they look really nice with it. But anyways, that's all my takes on with the different type of personal experiences that I've had with some of these different upscalers. And if you are somebody that wants to get involved with set upscaling, it's really fun, and hopefully we are able to go and try something out like what I'm doing with my YouTube channel. So see you guys in the next one, and of course, peace.